Hey class, I just wanted to introduce my fur baby, Blue. This is him. He's the cutest ever. But I wanted to okay, I'm done with you, Blue. I wanted to tell you what is involved in your oral communication portion. So after you've done your packet for your final presentation, that's the hard part. And then when you come into your final presentation day, I'm expecting for you to carry out your nonverbal communication and verbal communication in an effective and efficient manner. This is worth 15 points. So what I mean by nonverbal communication is just everything we've been talking about over the course nonverbally. I decided I'm not going to look at dress or wardrobe in this instance because I know you're dealing with a lot of finals and I don't want you to have to worry about that portion. But all of your other nonverbals should be on point. So posture, eye contact, hand gestures, facial features, stop that. So make sure that you don't have to smile, but look positive. Don't look like you're hating life when you're there. And this is just 3 to 5 minutes of you employing Monroe's motivated sequence for your class, advocating for your class. So let me show you what this does not look like.
Can't believe this lady, right? She's making me learn stuff for speaking and applying it. Here's my packet. Oh, so it's my turn? Okay, well, I looked at logical something, logic, imperi. I don't know, I looked it up. Yeah, I think it's to do with philosophy or something. So, yeah, that's it. Cool. Peace out, bro.
I agree, Blue. Okay, let me show you what this does look like. Here's my packet. All right, fellow colleagues. In our Department of Philosophy website, it reads, philosophy isn't just about finding the answers. Rather, it's about teaching how to think. I know that's typical on our minds all of the time. How can we get students to really think and think about the way they're thinking as well? Inspiring critical thinking habits is so vital to the academic progress of this institution. So we do have a problem, but luckily we have a solution. I prepared a class on logical empiricism. Among the objectives of this class, it would be to design students to think about logical empiricism versus rationalism. In this class, we'll be watching videos and reading pertinent articles that are leading research in the philosophical field. I am in particular excited about one activity. So I would split up students into groups and I would give them strips of paper that represent either arguments for the rationalist side of thinking or the imperialistic style of thinking, and they would then be in charge of separating these strips of paper to decide which side of thinking these are in. So I'll give you a quick example here. For example, colors. How would you know what the color blue looks like if you had been born blind? The only way to have come to that idea of blue is to experience it with our senses. So after watching the video and listening to the lecture, students would be able to think, okay, this belongs to empiricism. That's what they think regarding their senses. On the opposite side of that, controllable human beings. So if we are taught nothing other than what we experience with our senses, then why should we be able to be made to do whatever we're taught, right? So that obviously belongs to the rationalist side of thinking. I think that this would be a really great group project to do. Students would be able then to come out of this with a kinesthetic activity knowing what the difference is between empiricism and rationalism. So my call to action to you is that I would like to incorporate this class on logical empiricism into my fall 2019 schedule for my Philosophy 101. My screen went down. For my Philosophy 101 schedule on Introduction to Philosophy.